Now, a ton of 2018 felt like we'd seen it before, so A is for again.
Stay on.
Superheroes ruled the box office. Some people did weird stuff, other people did really dumb stuff. And Donald Trump was everywhere, just ask the Queen. So let's get to what was new. B is for Bezos. As of 2018, the richest person in the world.
I can assure you I have never sought that title.
C is for cannabis. Canada legalizes weed, and it leads to some of the biggest lineups I've ever seen.
It's like a gift.
D is for do-over, something the Prime Minister wishes he had on the India trip. A for effort, though.
Stepping down as chairman of Tesla.
E is for Elon Musk.
It's tobacco and marijuana.
Some lows and highs this year, but sending a car to space was cool.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
Holy!
F is for flames. BC had its worst wildfire season ever.
I'm surrounded by fire.
California did too. There were massive fires in Europe, dozens killed in Portugal, close to 100 in Greece. As the world gets drier, this won't happen less often. G is for G7. The leaders met in Charlevoix this summer. It's fun to play host, but expensive. The price tag, somewhere north of $600 million. H is for Humboldt, and a pain felt from coast to coast. It was a bus, a highway, hockey, and kids. Just normal life, twisted into tragedy and tears.
Imagine if I was on that bus with all my friends and we crashed and...
Yeah, eyes for inspiration. This country stepped up after Humboldt. Whether it was donations, signs of solidarity, or a song.
Just promise me you'll leave a light on and put my stick by the door.
J is for journalists. According to Reporters Without Borders, more of us were abused, attacked, or killed in 2018 than in any other year on record.
100%.
K is for Kavanagh. That was painful.
Sometimes I had too many beers.
L is for Lost. Stephen Hawking, a legend.
However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at.
Alessia Cara.
M is for music. Canada had a Grammy win, a Maestro head to the Metropolitan,
Get $1 million.
and the reunion of some people who used to be best friends. It was great to see the Bare Naked Ladies together again.
Maybe an ice Chesterfield or an Ottoman.
Speaking of music, N is for NAFTA, which was reworked but apparently had to be renamed. Now every time I hear USMCA, somehow I hear this.
This incident never happened.
O is for odd. The pundits didn't exactly predict the year in politics Ontario just had.
He's got an automatic weapon. He's firing out of the front of the synagogue.
P is for Pittsburgh, 2018, and it's somehow still happening. Q is for questionable. After the Stoneman Douglas mass shooting in February, some schools in the U.S. started banning school bags. Some have questioned whether that was really the problem. Now we go to North Korea and R for reunions. Not Kim Jong-un, but something special in August. Families from the North and South finally together after being separated literally for decades. S is for Saudi Arabia, a country in the news a ton in 2018, but seemingly for all the wrong reasons. T is for Toronto. 2 terrible attacks and a city that only seemed to emerge tighter. U is for unclaimed. Somewhere, someone has a ticket they haven't cashed for October's Mega Millions lottery in the US. The value of a ticket that may be sitting in a sock drawer? About $2 billion Canadian. V is for Volcano, both fascinating and frightening. Hawaii seemed to get most of the headlines, but one killed close to 200 in Guatemala.
Having analyzed the data.
W is for who, as in who's nervous. IBM has developed artificial intelligence that can debate humans. And then there's this thing. I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. X is for excuse me. I'm sorry I had to leave out Fortnite's explosion, Bitcoin's collapse, Stormy and Roseanne, Permit Patty, and Anthony Bourdain.
Cheese. There must be cheese.
Googly eyes, they say.
Y is the word Y and the new Flyers mascot. Like, why and what?
How many of you?
And finally, Z is for zero. The odds I gave that Thai soccer team when they were lost in a cave. That they were found was unbelievable, and that they were rescued was a miracle. Or was it? Really, what happened was people came together, worked hard, even put their lives on the line to help others. In 2018, this was as beautiful a story as there was.